Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper, and it's time for live stream number 12. Yes, 12. We are finally at the magic number. 12 isn't a magic number. Anyway, looking at our stream schedule, today is the 6th of February, so that means our next live stream will be the 10th of February. That is this Saturday. Same bat channel, same bat time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or, well, midnight for those of you in the UK. Those looking to work their magic with time zones going the other way, I really can't help you. I don't know what time that would be in the west, or, well, yeah, it would be the far east, but it's west of me. So, all right, welcome everyone, welcome. We're gonna go ahead and switch on over here to the game. There, it loads up. Takes a while for OBS apparently to work its magic. Welcome everyone. Did everybody check out that ridiculously awesome Falcon Heavy launch today? That was pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up, I missed the actual launch, but I was able to pick it up, the live broadcast, the recording of it. I was able to watch it, and that was cool. That was cool. I'm excited to see whether or not the core rocket booster actually landed. So, all right, well, let's stop talking about that. Let's go and let's look at the Colorado, and this is going to be our first ship that we're going to play, and I'm obviously picking this up as a result of the recent changes to it. Basically, it added hit points and killed its artillery. I say killed, it returns it back to its ridiculous dispersion, and we'll get to see a little bit of that, but yeah, up to 59,300. How does that fare? How does that stack up against oh, we're still 6,000 hit points less than the Nagato. How much less is that than Gneisenau or Scharnhorst? Oh, it's more than Scharnhorst is, so yeah, it can't be too bad, right? Do a CV game. Jack Decker is asking for a CV game. Maybe. we might try and suffer through that. All right, let's get back to Colorado. That's going to be our first one, so let's get rolling right away. So it'll be interesting to see how the ship plays. I've not played it since the most recent change. So, Super Crew, I did not play on the public test. I heard that you could get what there was a French battleship that you could get. Was it Alsace? I can't remember. You had to do a lot of work to get to it, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, our first match is a Tier 7 fight in none other than Colorado, which is a welcome change. I was really worried there for a minute that we were going to end up in like a Tier 9 match. There's Moon Puma checking in. Mr. Sparta Reborn. Or Chakotay, I should say. Alright, well, the map is Neighbors, which we all know is my favorite map, and as you can all guess, I'm probably going to end up going towards C for obvious reasons. E4D is asking for Kid, and Asterisk asking for Fuso tips. Fuso is a fun ship to play. I would recommend the mid to long ranges, mostly, and proper aiming will get those shotguns to calm down and create some absolutely devastating dispersion patterns. The Fuso is a lot of fun to play. Maybe we'll get to rockin' Fuso a little bit later. We certainly have quite the request backlog building up here. So Justin is at the Colorado and says that it doesn't have the same firepower as New Mex. That's true. I mean, the guns have definitely, so the AP definitely has a higher Citadel hit damage, but the lack of accuracy, I think, definitely holds back the ship overall, and it always has. Even when the ship had a very good Sigma value, the dispersion just seemed awfully trollish. The way that it, you know, shells would cluster around targets. I don't know if it's a combination of being relatively high velocity guns compared to some of the later tier ships, or if it's something else, but I think this ship has always been the paywall, for lack of a better phrase, in the US battleship line, and I don't foresee that going away anytime soon. I just... Wargaming doesn't seem interested in creating balanced ships. They're interested in that, in their model for their free-to-play model. I mean, I get it. You gotta have something, because you can't make them all that way. Well, we shotgunned right around that York. But yeah, I mean, Super Crew was saying that he played Akatsuki test server and played a 4-on-4 and apparently enjoyed it. The guns are ridiculous. They are very strong, especially with if you have IFHE on the captain. However, they have the added disadvantage of basically the ship itself that they're mounted upon is ridiculously hard to play well. Don't know what direction this York is going, but still presenting a really bad profile. But we're gonna waste the salvo on him since there's nothing else to shoot at. Oh, all by that. Holy cow. 12,000 damage and rip that York. And looks like we just lost our Poith. Just bit it. It was all the way up in the cap. Okay. So looking at the map, they aren't pushing this side at all. So we really need to take this and start moving it towards the middle here, so that we can actually, you know, remain in this fight. And being as I'm in a U.S. battleship, that means that basically, if we don't get into this middle section here, we'll never be in the fight. Would anyone suggest using the artillery plotting room mod on what? New Mexico or Colorado? I would say neither on either of these ships. It's just, well, no, sorry, New Mexico I definitely run it, now that I'm actually thinking before I speak. New Mexico I run it, well, yeah, the main gun range increase one, I definitely run that. Maybe? Nope. Dispersion blessed, apparently. The one thing I don't like about this ship is that its detection range is astronomical. 14 kilometers. Huge! I think the high school fleet, the Harakaze, when it has the 4-inch guns, oh, that's gonna hurt. I think that was a little bit more than 3,000 damage, but that's what it's gonna give me. Apparently, we are the destroyer sniper. So Colorado angling can't deal with 16-inch guns, but we've got an entire fleet that we are broadside to over here. So glad that that Colorado that was firing at me was shooting HE, and that didn't stop us from taking a boatload of damage from the Nagato. Finish him off! Yeah, this is turning into a steamroll. But, what? We're still exposing a healthy broadside there. Sneak him over the mountain there. Really? I think that this ship is still retaining its distinctly average title. I don't think that's changing at all. There's Janeway. However you say that. Merp, merp. I'm trying to turn away. Aha! Without even touching. Whew. So this has devolved rapidly into a a cluster of trying to actually maneuver around friendly ships. Hello, everyone that's joining in. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Colorado. We're giving it a test run here. It's been a very long time since I played Colorado. You need cap points. We do? No, we don't. All we need is just to kill things. I don't think there's really going to be too much in the way of options for us to kind of get a counterflow going to get more broadsides. I think they're just flat in retreat. So we're just kind of working with what we've got here. Well, 11K there. I mean, it seems like the ship does decent damage. Like, I don't think the issue is lack of damage on Colorado. I mean, we're doing alright. It just... there comes a point where, what you can and can't do are kind of limited based upon what your enemy's allowing you to do. And unfortunately, the ship is slow enough to the point where we kind of have no choice but to just kind of charge straight ahead, because if we don't, that's how bad news happens. Go back down, Gunbloom. Thank you. Phew. Oh, hey. Of course it does. Yeah. Superior American speed. Yeah, I don't think so. There's nothing superior about the American speed on this. Secondary should be opening up any minute now. Briefly, I might add. Turning away. Didn't even... nothing but net. Okay, now we are going to change our directions because that ship definitely has torpedoes that could be a detriment. And we're gonna do that before we turn back out and away, and we're gonna end up turning to the left here. Go away, King George V. I don't think they're coming. I don't know what he did when he launched them, but we're gonna go ahead and assume that they're not on their way. We're just going to that's kind of a thing. Gotta keep getting closer. King George V is by far... he's shooting HE at me. By far one of the more annoying aspects of that ship is... oh, yo, dog, I hear you like HE, so we put HE in our HE so you can have HE while you're being HE'd. Pepsi Cola coming out. Actually, I think he was going in. No, he's going out. And... dying before the shells even get there. Look at that dispersion! What the heck? Admittedly, that was under-led a little bit. King George V doing King George V things by trying to start the world on fire. We'll just keep pushing. I mean, we've got the points advantage. Now we have the cap advantage, so... joke's on them if they don't actually decide to continue to push. And I'm no longer detected to boot. Welcome everyone that just joined. Well, you didn't miss much, Jim, on the start. We're just playing around with the Colorado here, trying to get into range to use our, you know, superior American gunnery, but not really succeeding too much in that lovely endeavor. We're gonna traverse our guns the other way. I am not slowing down for him. Don't mind the 35,000-ton battleship. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know... just gonna go ahead and push you around a little bit here. Where is he? Come on. That could hurt him a lot. Or it'll do typical Colorado things and not hurt him at all. Oh, for Pete's sakes. So the key to angling with this is, well, you can't angle to HE, but the key to angling with Colorado is to present just enough of a profile, but if he's shooting HE, it doesn't really matter. See, now look at that dispersion. Of course, that time I get realistic dispersion. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and traverse back the other way. This has been that was a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie. So... how do I enjoy that health buff? It never really got to use it in this match. I mean, it... only 302,500 potential damage. The enemy team just melted. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a 76,000 damage game or whatever it was in the Colorado. There are definitely far worse ships to... far worse amounts of damage I could do. Can we get another super container on stream? No. Dang. Oh... playing Factorio, really? I actually need to play Factorio again. I've actually been replaying through Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl, because that was one that I've not played in a while, so I've decided to replay through it. Alright, so we got a battleship game down. Let's break out our D-52 here. Grinding which two battleships are you grinding? I'm assuming Colorado. What was the other one? That's to Justin. Alright. So Z-52. Yeah. I don't know what really else to say about the ship. I mean, it's your stereotypical tier 10 destroyer, but... spam all of the torpedoes. Ukrainian gulag. Moon, you're the only person that can tell us what that's like, you know, being as that's kind of where you're from. A lot of radar on the enemy team. Holy cow. 3 radars. And OPG gaming people, too. We have two destroyers. They have 1. Oh. This is going to be a rough match with the Taiho, well, an Essex on the enemy team with carriers in the match. Boy. I think we're going to try and dart on off over to, we're going to try and dart on off over into C and see what is there. Hello, Eldridge the Gamer. Bringing this guy back up here for a minute. A lot of stuff going on here. Heck, we even have an OPG guy. Huh. Well. I have 60,000 XP, Queen Elizabeth, 37,000 on the Colorado. Huh, well, you got a ways to go then. At least the Queen Elizabeth is decent. I mean, I guess I don't think that Colorado is terrible. Just... that last match reminded me of closed beta so much, except for, you know, the obvious distinct difference being that it wasn't closed beta and there was a lot more than just the US and Japanese battleships to deal with. There was a lot of different ships there to deal with. And our lovely torpedoes are already up. So what's the over-under on running into the Z-52 at the C cap? Anyone want to Anyone want to take and place any bets? Okay, so their Montana is going over towards A. That's not that unusual. Yes, please provide cover for me. I'll provide my own cover too. Oh, Mogami. Of course. So a little bit of a tip here for those trying to figure out where a enemy ship is going to go. And you have torpedoes. You can use torpedoes to give you an idea of their direction of travel. Baltimore there, kind of sneaking around. Ooh, hello. What do we have here? That, my friends, is a destroyer. Going the other way. So if we can keep him spotted, which apparently isn't much of an issue. Gotta be careful of the Baltimore. Oh, and torpedoes. Using our throttle to kind of jockey him around a little bit here. Why is he being like perma-detect? Oh, Baltimore radar, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, see, the Baltimore is trying to get me, which is fine. Go ahead. Because, what he doesn't realize is that I've got plenty of friends over here. None of them are afraid of you. Well, we got a fire on him. Homeboy, if you're going to expose that kind of profile to me, I'll be more than happy to punish you. Ow! That was rude. I guess not entirely unexpected either, though. Okay, we're gonna slow it up, slow our roll just a little bit here. Wait for our detection bloom to go down. Hopefully. There it goes. Okay. Mogami is going away. Baltimore, yep, has me detected. Figured as much. So now we're going to go ahead and just going to continue to sail on, because at this point it doesn't really matter. We're in his detection bloom for a long time. Just need to keep calm in WASD, as is the usual trend here for dealing with... Whew. Thanks for the cap, homeboys. The usual dealing with dealing with enemy radar. What did our Fletcher's still alive, but our team is melting like friggin' crazy too. Oh. Well. I don't know why our team is melting, aside from the fact that their whole team went basically the other direction from here, and... Ooh. Even I could kill this Baltimore. Oh, I'm detected. I forgot about that. Started him on fire! That was an insult to injury right there. Okay, we do know that there is a... Oh no, the Z-52's all the way over on the other side. Okay, so... Yeah, American Man, I don't know what's going on with this, but we're gonna go cap. I mean, we're gonna do our job. Who knows what's gonna come of this? But we've got a long ways to go before this match is over yet. At least by my choice here. The real problem is gonna be why is our Taiho suiciding? like suiciding all of his aircraft over top of, you know, Yamato, Z-52, all of the enemy aircraft that are there. I don't know. I'm guessing if we did a stat check, our Taiho is still learning. Lucky shot. That was all skill. I'm hoping that maybe we can get lucky here and end up heading and catching some of these ships off guard here. We're not going to ever catch that Z-52, but definitely need to it's capture point, like yesterday. Yeah. Let's see here. What is the AA like? Well, that wasn't the Tier 3 German DD that I did the review on. That was the Tier 2. Be the Z20, V25. Wow. Yeah, it came out a day late, so my apologies on that. Okay. Luck had nothing to do with it. That was all skill. There was no luck involved. We've gotten 2 fires this match on a line that's not supposed to have any HE capability. So the nice part about what's happening here is I'm guessing that their carrier, well, our carrier is dead. Anybody who doesn't see that, I don't know what to tell you. We just lost the... Okay. Oh no, their Grosser first killed our Yamato. It's our turn to kill their Yamato. Which I don't know how we're gonna do that. Even if he goes broadside, I think we're still gonna run into a little bit of an issue here. But... Ah! Hello, Magister. Oh, he is gonna end up going broadside to us. So we're gonna get as close as humanly possible here, because I think with the way things are going, I think we can sneak off and actually get some successful kills off on him. I really hope that this Kurfürst does not ram him. I don't think he will, but if he rams, he's foolish. Okay, so remembering what most battleships do, we're just gonna... Since we're detected anyway, it doesn't really legitimately matter. We are going to try and help him out as best we possibly can. I think we're going to get more than a couple of torpedo hits here, but it's all about making the best of what we've got, and I think we've got it. Dev strike! We can only hope. Yeah, gotcha! Whew! Okay, so with this, we're gonna try and provide what AA fire we can, but obviously not going to matter any. Let's see if we can't get down south to try and help our carrier if we can here. Our AA did nothing. However, our Baltimore is doing some work, so good on him. Oh, please don't die. That's all that I'm asking for. Dang it! He must have ate another torpedo. Okay, well, got a hunch. This is gonna allow me to... Oh, Nikes. Should be detecting that rune any minute now. Just like he's detecting me. We're just gonna keep running away. Especially if he's gonna shoot at us like that. Oop, there's Z-52. Goals have changed. Mostly because at this point it doesn't matter if I win or if I live or die. What does matter is killing that Z-52 though. This Rune, you know, he only has his forward gun there. So long as I can maintain a decent profile to him, that hurt actually. Okay, if I were this Rune, what would I do? Well, apparently sail broadside is the answer. So we'll do what we can to take advantage of that, but at this point, I don't know what we're gonna do. Short of getting extremely lucky, no, didn't think so. We're trying. Well, he ain't going broadside, but... We're just gonna keep trying. I mean, what do we got to lose? Nothing. Oh, of course it did. Took out my torpedo tubes. Yeah, we're dead. Soon. Okay, well now we're gonna try and stealth up, but I just don't see how it's gonna happen. Yep, there goes. Wasn't for lack of trying on my part, man. Whew. Well, that stinks. Certainly wasn't for lack of trying on our part, and somehow we didn't end up as first on our team. That seems a bit ridiculous to me, but I guess. That's still not a bad game, even though it was a defeat. Okay, so let's, we're gonna carry on over here. I don't know what ship we're gonna do next. We need a cruiser. Need a cruiser. I want to play a different cruiser than what I normally play. Let's see. Play Cleveland all the time. Nah. We're gonna rock ourselves a Marblehead. Let's pull out our Cleveland captain, though. Yes. This guy rocking. So Marblehead is the second hull upgrade, I think it is, for the Omaha. Oops, I want the exterior. And, well, I mean, it's not a bad ship by any stretch of the imagination, but it's also very, very finicky. It really requires a person to be paying attention to what they are doing to maximize the potential. And if you're not paying attention, it will be very easily removed from a match. I mean, like, ridiculously easy removed from a match. Alright, let's roll. I don't have New Orleans. Belfast we play all the time. Hello, Peppermill. Don't worry, we'll get we'll definitely get we'll get around to playing the Bama. I'm 99% sure of it. It has yet to fail that we end up playing at least one, either Alabama or North Carolina, every single stream. I mean, it's happened thus far. Okay. So, a lot of people ask, how the heck do you play this? How the heck do you play? How do I get 2 Alabamas? I'm a super tester, and I have the super test version of it, which I've not played and can't play on stream, so don't ask. The best way to play the Omaha class is Island Armor is best armor, so you're going to see a lot of leaping between... holy cow, 8.2 kilometer torpedo range. When did that happen? What? Anyway, Island Armor is best armor, so you're going to see a lot of jumping from island to island here. Haha. Alright, so one of the best parts about Omaha, though, is this thing is like the St. Louis in that it has a freaking boatload of guns. The thing is just littered with them. At least 2 of these turrets are twins, the rest are all singles. But you can see we can bring to bear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 8 total guns to bear on a side. And on the upside, we got 8.2 kilometer torpedo. Where do these torpedoes even come from? None of the US torpedoes go 8.2. We have 9.2. There's no 8K US torps that I'm aware of, unless you're talking about, like, torpedoes dropped by aircraft, but even then I wouldn't think so. Boy. So, okay, so the key to dealing with islands and getting into them and all of that is that you really have to pre-plan your engagements as best you possibly can with islands that you can actually shoot over. Akatsuki Revolution. I don't know if we're going to be able to shoot over this island, but we sure as heck are going to try. T-22. Oh, man. That's going to hurt. And the nice part about this is I'm basically immune. We're going to keep shooting in that same location because he's going to be backing up here. I just know it, but... No, I'm detected, so he's over there now. Yeah, he's still in he's over there in his smoke, but something else is detecting me that's over here. Alright. So Akatsuki Revolution. Have at thee! One thing that is funny about this ship is just how easy it is to block. There he is. Can I get the kill? No, of course not. You can deflect AP from battleships with this ship, but man, it is extremely difficult to do. You really have to be just... RNGesus has to be straight up smiling upon you, right, to get it accomplished. Finally we got 2 fires on the... Oh, Billy Bob Thornton, here we go. Oh, wow. Alright, so now that the battleship threat is mostly gone, we have an Emile Bertin, which, I'll be honest, I'm not afraid of in this ship. I am not afraid of one bit. The only thing I'm afraid of is the fact that he can outposition me quite easily because of his speed. We also have a Kuma off on our left that is worth paying attention to, but not worth putting a whole lot of stock into at this point. I'm 99% sure he put torpedoes in the water. So we're gonna just go ahead and come over here and pop it, because I know that's what I would have done. Okay, so he's going broadside again. You know what happens when you threaten me with good times. That Kuma is now becoming annoying. Fine. This might have been a mistake, so we're waiting to see what this Miyogi is doing. See if I can't maybe... Like I said, really praying that we can get plenty close to this Miyogi here. With this island here, I think we'll be alright. He just shot. Okay. So he shot. Now it's time for us to make our turn. And with it, we're gonna try and get some Citadel hits on this Emil. Ah, we're not gonna get him. Fine. Be a jerk. See if I care. And now we're gonna run away in true Camelot fashion. Whoop! Come on, Citadels. We got plenty of pen to do it, so I don't know why we aren't getting them. I guess that spaced armor is working really well for him. We might have to switch to HE here. There it is! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god! Oh, you've got to be joking! All that work that I put into that, and that's how I get thanked. Of course. Okay, so we must have a dedicated seal clubber here. He's got pretty good accuracy. Just kidding. Now, if only I can do my part. Yeah, buddy! We're getting some really good AP hits here. I'm trying to duck behind this island so that I can at least get out of the primary line of fire. Maybe even Gah! We're dead. 5-1 says we're dead. And I can't even shoot over things. How awesome is that? Well, that stinks. Oh! Come on! Well, that was fun. I'm gonna live with 105 hit points. But can you do this? So now we're at a point where island armor is actually a requirement. There are no options here. A failure in the island armor department will result in ultimate death and destruction. Come on, thank you. Man, we really got ourselves stuck in there, didn't we? Okay. So, planning ahead here. New York is about ready to die. We got a Kuma that's over there. We got a Miyogi there that can't see us if we pop out. So, we gotta be very careful with how we play this out. There is simply no margin for error here. And looks like that Miyogi just got pummeled by that Fujin. Well, since this Kuma is coming over here to play... If I can get a kill this match, that would be great. Go! Speed up! Give me a kill. We stole it, but I'll take it. Holy cow! Oh, look at how quickly how the tides have turned with my 105 hit points. I could be gunned down by that Mutsuki now. It would be impossible for me to do anything against him. We got Langley. Ooh, I'm even detected. How ridiculous is this? This Mutsuki even gets even a smidgen of a pair of cojones. I could be dead. My guess is he's back in this area. And probably closer yet over there. Now, the real question is going to be, how much damage can I do to him before he actually gets there? Yeah, he launched... Nope, I'm dead! Who didn't see that one coming? Oh, yeah. Whew. So there you kind of got a decent idea of how to play the ship. I mean, not my strongest game ever, but, hello, Battle Group Gamer. Not my strongest game ever, however, you know, we did what we could. What nuked our... Langley must have died to Mutsuki. How he didn't see those torpedoes coming from like 8 miles away, I don't know, but... Alright. This match is basically a win, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to back on out of port here. Well, that was a fun little side game to play. Now we've got room to play a battleship, so I guess we'll entertain some people with the Alabama. Let me get the captain ready. Gotta get him off of the Montana where he was at. So, do we want this? Do we want... No, we want the ridiculous camo because we want as much Captain XP as we can get. And let's... yeah. Need a clear sky achievement or 20. So here we are rocking the Alabama. We're gonna hopefully have a pretty good game in it. I mean, recent matches in U.S. battleships have not ended well, so kind of depends on how things go. This could be interesting or terrifying like it currently is set up to be. Essex. Don't have to worry about his AP bombs if he's got them. However, definitely do need to worry about the fact that there's 2 Missouris on their team, as well as a bunch of gunboats. Decision. I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, the decision as to which way we're gonna go, that's gonna be pretty tough. I honestly don't know. Yeah, Jeff, I've never gotten a clear skies since about a year and a half ago. When they changed it to percentage based on the total number of aircraft from a carrier. I think before it was only like you need to shoot down 35 aircraft or something like that. Before it was, you know, it was that. Now it's you have to shoot down a certain percentage of a carrier's total reserve. It becomes a lot harder to do that, especially when you play nothing but the high tiers. But on a German BB with US guns on it, that's your ship. Well, that's kind of this ship. This ship is a fantastic little brawling ship. If you catch anything broadside with these guns, and it'll just decimate them. And they removed the ho-ho-ho finally. I never noticed that. That's good. We definitely don't need the ho-ho-ho on the end of it. Mr. Alpha Napalm Bravo 22, might have to wait until the next one. Maybe we'll end up in the next one together. But I like this ship a lot, but its play style, I mean, aside from the fact that it reminds me 100% of the original Iowa from closed beta with its maneuverability and gun handling, the exception of shell velocity, I think this ship is fantastic. I mean, it hits hard. It's relatively fast. It's plenty maneuverable. And this Kutuzov gonna have better days. I'm hoping. I mean, well, it looks like he's gonna have a better day. Because he's gonna get missed entirely. Of course he did. He's being a jerk and ruining things. Oh no, that's the rune behind him. They are sailing together. Yes, I know. Okay, so they're actually slowing down. Kind of like what I was doing. So this is one area where I think it's stupid how the in-game dispersion works, because we hit with none. And I know for a fact that had the dispersion been exactly as it was, we probably would have gotten a shell hit or two. But because the game, when you don't have a target selected or a target disappears quickly, because of how that works, it gets real old real fast trying to deal with... Okay, so he's got HE bombs. Not a threat. Definitely not a threat when he aims like that. Anyway, what I was saying with the dispersion system, the way the old system, the way the system works, not the old system, but the way that the system works, is if you are not targeting somebody when you shoot, you take an accuracy penalty. And then, to add insult to injury, not only do you take an accuracy penalty, but if they are, if you don't aim exactly right, you will not get the max dispersion, the minimal dispersion that you're expecting. Like this. You know, again, missed him entirely, which admittedly is my fault. Yes, see, we do have people in here. Okay, so if we're gonna push A, let's push A. Let's get her rolling. We need spotting. That's 99% of this problem right now is lack of spotting. Friedrich, help me. See, now there was good dispersion there. Probably not going to translate into any damage. Oh, it did translate into damage. Okay, so he's probably waiting to see what I'm going to do. So we're going to... Monarch is shooting at me. That's super annoying. Yugumo, do something. Jeez and Pete's. This Yugumo is going to end up dead. Just watch. He's going to be sailing broadside right into a set of torpedoes. Who called that? It's almost like I had an inclination that those torpedoes were coming. Well, since we don't have any support at all anymore, we're just going to take the opportunity to get the heck out of Dodge, because I'm not interested in tanking this 2 destroyers by myself. And we have to be careful because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be more torpedoes coming from that side. Great. And there they are. Perfect timing on my part. Now we're going to burn to death, I have a feeling. Not before nuking a Pensacola. Now the only thing we can do is do our best to stealth up, because that's going to be the only way that we survive this mess. And apparently it's not working, which tells me that that Fletcher is nearby still. So, make do with what we got. Because we sure as heck aren't getting any support from the team. Speaking of the Fletcher, of course he appears behind an island just in time for me to, you know, shoot, so that I'm still spotted. That was good spotting on his part. Anyone notice that that Pensacola isn't around anymore? Finally. Okay, so Missouri. If I can get this Missouri to expose himself, that would be amazing. But we need to help our Sims. I'd love to be able to help our Lion there, because he needs it more than the Sims does. Maybe we'll get lucky and nuke this rune. Well, 15,000 damage. That's about as close to nuking as you can get. Still not focus down the torpedo bombers. And underled the rune! Still did some decent damage, though. There is a Sims up here. There is the Fletcher as well, but the Sims are shorter range. They're 9.2 kilometers, and they're sea mines. Which is a polite way of saying that they are extremely slow. We're just going to keep this rate of fire up, and we're going to hopefully be able to position ourselves just a little bit more effectively here coming into this next part. There is a Pensacola up here as well, off that direction. You can see his shells have come into that. This rune apparently does not respect the fact that I'm here, so do what we can to punish him. Not really all that hopeful that we'll be able to effectively punish him, but you never know. Yeah. Too close. Ouch! Of course, German AP is definitely something to respect as well on cruisers. Don't have any battleships that are shooting at us, so that's always a good sign. Oh boy, that trick works on some people. Thanks, RNG. Focus him down. Let's try and salvage this if we can. There is going to be a Fletcher coming around the bend here too. I wish. Oh, we still hit him. We got an overpen. Nice. Okay. Hoping that we detect this Fletcher here. Of course, it's going to be... He's going to be detected about the same time that I'm behind this island, so that I can't actually win. Friedrich der Gross losing to a Bismarck. Not sure how I feel about that. Hey, he's dead. That's great. The rune is still alive? Are you serious? You gonna burn to death? No, he repaired. Go away. Yes, yes, the enemy is about to win. We've got choices to make here. I either go out and deal with the fact that there's a Fletcher at point blank range, or I pray that I can one-shot him. At this point, there's really not any real hope, because the Domskoy who I would love to have helping me has chosen to do something entirely else. I don't know where this Fletcher is at. Okay, he's straight ahead. There's torpedoes inbound. Called that one. Nope, we're gonna eat it. And of course, the inertia alone from having your engine just randomly taken out is all that it takes, apparently. How in the heck is he still able to effectively engage me? That ain't some crap. I don't know what is. Our carrier shouldn't be having this much this many problems, but it seems to be. Keep these guns facing backwards because I know what's coming next. If I get randomly detected here, we'll know that we need to speed on out of this cap because the torpedoes are on the way. We might actually turn this around if we play this smart. Just a matter of playing it smart. Because we got their carrier basically dead to rights. I'm hoping this Ognivoy can get in there too and maybe get a lucky spot on him or something. Yes! Get him, Ognivoy! We're gonna sneak this one out somehow. The best part of that is we shot and we aren't detected. So if we can get this kill, that would be hilarious and awesome. Yes! Look at this! Like Aretha Franklin, I will survive! Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat here. It's been kind of difficult to focus on doing 8 things at once. Oh, man. Ooh, Augie Torps. Gonna get him? Yes! Wow! This has been impressive. Look at this comeback. Now all we need to do is spot this Kutuzov. Whew! I really thought that Fletcher was going to come from A to B to attack us, and really had he, I think there wouldn't have been much that we would have been able to do. I think we would have pretty much been guaranteed dead. Now, I may end up dying, depending on how this all shakes out, but we're going to give it a shot. Ooh! No, he turned in at the last minute. Got a normal pen, though, out of it. Alright, stealth back up. Good, I'm glad he's focusing on someone aside from me. No, he's speeding up again. Now he's turned to... No, he's still not focusing on me. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt him a lot. Okay, he's turning out. Oh, somebody got the kill on him. Well, 100k damage game. Let's go back and look at here. Yeah, the torpedo belt on Alabama is impressive. 50%, straight 50% reduction. I definitely did not deserve to be alive. I definitely did not deserve to be on the top of the team, but that's where we ended up. 1.8 million potential damage. Wow. Whew, that was a pretty good one. Ooh, what's this combat task? 25 achievements. All right. That was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. We somehow managed to pull that one out. All right. I'm gonna entertain somebody now. The question is, do I want to do it in Kaga? I could have swore I had a higher carrier captain than this. Maybe I don't. I honestly don't remember. Apparently not. Oh, the captain on Ryujo is 9 points. Or 14. You know what? We've not played Enterprise in a long time, so we're gonna suffer through a tier 8 carrier battle. But we've got to select our container. Hopefully it's a super container. So fix bayonets and charge in. I wish. Whew. The Soviets will crush anyone because communism. I don't think so. It's Stalinium, I think, is the biggest reason. Oh, man. 750 free XP. Nice. How many ships do I have? 92, according to the counter there. There's a lot there. All right, let's roll. Oops, straight in. Any bets on whether or not this is a tier 10 fight? I'm guessing it is. Maybe RNG will smile upon me and not shoehorn me into a tier 10 fight. Crap! Minotaur, Baltimore, Chapayev. We have no targets. A North Carolina and a Montana, which means at the beginning of this, we are basically going to do our best to try and shuffle the enemy carrier's aircraft around. Because at this point, there is basically nothing that I can attack aside from destroyers. And I have AP bombs. Maybe in the later game, the NC and the Yamato will have, you know, a low enough AA package that I could actually get some aircraft in there. But this is the folly of carriers. This is one of the reasons why I hate playing carriers so much. You look at this lineup, I cannot touch Montana, North Carolina, Minotaur, can't touch them. Baltimore, can't touch them. Even the Zhao has defensive fire, and with tier 7 freaking torpedo bombers, tier 7 torpedo bombers, tier 7 dive bombers, and tier 7 fighters, I can't get anywhere near any of these ships. So not having a single lower tier 1 is yeah, this is gonna be bad. So carrier, no, just go that way. So yeah, I would personally, if I were you guys, I would look away too. This is gonna be ugly. Ugh. No, this isn't Christmas. This is terrible. Especially since I don't have anything, especially since I don't have really anything that can actually do any real damage. I mean, we can obviously spot, but you know what? We're gonna pull all of our non-fighters off for a little bit here. See if maybe we can't do some scouting. The Shimakaze. Trying to do some scouting here to see if I can't help out our team here. One of the things I also don't like about playing carriers is how much micromanaging is involved in this. But yeah, we really have to be conservative. Oh, shoot. Okay, so there's the Z-52. Managed to fend off at least one strike package. Oh, you're fine. It's just a Z-52. Since we've got enemy aircraft floating around here, let's, there's a Kiev. That Z-52... Oh, gee, thanks. Oh, what? Apparently I got strafed there. Hopefully this Des Moines can help me out a little bit. Yes! Screw your aircraft! Da 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 da. Oh, what you're taking fire from? North Carolina there? Something tells me that there isn't going to be any way for me to sneak these torpedo bombers in to kill... Oh, that's a Minotaur. Let's not and say we did. Yeah, better to be attacked up here than anything else. No, keep going! As a whole wave of torpedo bombers eats it. Why did you... What in the hell? Yeah, just... an entire torpedo bomber flight just poof gone. Oh, yeah, see, that was a waste. And this is the folly of not having anything really to engage. And there's a Minotaur up there. Imagine that. That also didn't help the situation any. Actually, just go this way. It doesn't help that I, you know, am being impatient. Team is going to yell at you like stupid CV. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, it's... I'm trying to spot ships and stuff, but I can't just spot over top of tier 10 AA. It's just not going to work. And I don't really have any effective way of, you know, providing better cover than this. I've spotted destroyers. I've spent a lot of time spotting destroyers. See, and there goes an Atago. They've got a Z-52 and a Benson that I can't do anything about any of this stuff. Ah! And like I said earlier, it really doesn't help that the other carrier's in the same position that I'm in. Keep going, bait him back. Because I know for a fact a strafe isn't going to get us anything. Ugh. Nah. Okay, so... Oh, there's, Mr. Username is over here. I mean, I guess we can try and strike, this, You should go back now. No, you shouldn't. You should, That was a misstrafe.
Taking fire. Group 2 destroyed. Taking fire. Group 4 awaiting instructions. Group 6 awaiting instructions. Group 5 engaging enemy. Group 5 returning to ship. Group 3 we're under attack. Engaging enemy. Group 3 target destroyed.
Ah.
Group 3 standing by for instructions. Over. Group 4 destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not able to really function here. My apologies, but, here, you going back. It's so freaking hard to, get everything in here. I think this Minotaur, I'm actually under attack now. That's fantastic, because I've not been paying attention at all.
Group 6 we're under attack. Group 7 we're under attack.
Oh, it wasn't for lack of trying on my part. Yeah, this is me being dead. Kerplooey! I'm waiting because I know that as soon as I repair this fire, it's just gonna be over again. Okay, there's 2 fires, so that's a good cause. Oh, hey, yeah, not paying attention to these guys up here, that's been real helpful too. I effing hate carriers. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but carriers are like the hardest and most annoying class of ships to play. There is just no effective way to play them well. Oh yeah, still under attack. Fantastic. Minotaur, Montana, Lexington. What do I have to attack? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Unequivocally nothing. Because it doesn't matter what I try and attack at this point in time. I can't get through the ridiculous AA shield that they all have.
Maintaining present course.
Mm.
Group 2 taking Group
Have I mentioned how much I absolutely freaking hate playing carriers yet? If I haven't, allow me to reiterate the reasons why I hate it.
instructions. Standing by for instructions. Over.
Well, see, there's a tactical mistake on my part. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to strafe both of these guys. No, what are you doing? What the...
Engaging enemy. Group 6 returning to ship. Group 4 standing by for instructions. Over. Awaiting instructions. Group 6 destroyed. Group 2 engaging enemy. Group 5 awaiting instructions. The team has taken the lead. Group 3 taking fire. Group 2 taking fire. Engaging enemy.
Okay, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. That's...
Awaiting instructions.
No, because he's going to be dead, so...
We're under attack.
You! Attack them! Don't let them get away!
We're under attack. Approaching target.
I guess we'll do our best to get that Clear Skies achievement.
Group 7 destroyed.
Yeah.
Awaiting instructions. Group 3 target destroyed. Group 4 taking fire.
Oh, come on.
Group 3 standing by for instructions. Over. Group 5 approaching target. Approaching target. We're under attack. Group 5
With any luck, I'll actually get some torpedo. Oh, I got a torpedo hit! Can I get another one and get a kill? Yes! Oh, that was bad. I hate playing carriers. I can guarantee you, even as a carrier, I lost money. Dang near it. I cannot stand carrier play when you get up tiered constantly, and that's like, yeah. Anyway, so that's gonna that hurts. That hurts the gameplay a little bit. So let's go play Baltimore for a little bit and feel better about ourselves. Have I played World of Warships Blitz yet? No. Yeah. I wish you would play CV more because I hate the entire player base. Complaining about CVs all the time. Well, I'm sorry, but if I played these more, all I would do is complain more. And the reason is simple. In that match, what could have I done? Legitimately, ask yourself, what could have a Tier 8 carrier done with Tier 7 aircraft? The answer is, I did as much as I possibly could. And I'm not a good carrier player. That's obvious. I mean, absolutely terrible. Terrible. There's just no way to do that. Now, AP bombs, yeah, they're situationally OP. No doubt about it. But you don't ever really get to use them in a match like that. So I don't know. I personally think that until Wargaming decides to scale carrier aircraft based on tier, average tier, there's just no way. There's just no way that you could possibly do anything. In that match, it was the bottom tier. That is the worst case scenario. Now I could turn around and I could go play Kaga and probably end up in a tier 5 match where I'm one of the only 2 people you know, one of the only two people playing, and I don't know. I just where I'm one of the only tier 7s in the match, but it's just not a long-term solution. It's really a bad design. So, and I was on Google, UrPeaceKeeper up. You're like a god at this game. I don't think about that. I don't think I'm a god at this game at all. In fact, you just watched what was by far some of the worst carrier gameplay this game has ever seen. So, I don't think I qualify for anything aside from well, you put in a good effort. Okay, Baltimore. So let's switch gears now that we've lost like 30 viewers because I couldn't focus on playing both at the same time, and people were like, why is he doing this? Yeah. Here's a novel concept. Wargaming makes bad game design decisions all the time. So, and you have my Enterprise. You know, if I could give Enterprise away, you could have it. But the reality is, yeah, not so much. Don't have much of a choice in the way things go there. So far, things are shaking out to look to be fairly interesting when it comes to... That's definitely a destroyer up there. But, I don't know. Yeah, if you search for Peacekeeper, my videos should always come up. Rune. This Rune is going... I am detected, and I physically cannot see what is detecting me. Of course, my piss-poor aim... Shelling the beaches. Okay. So we are, in truth, danger close to an Iowa. As much as I would love to be able to just... Yeah. There's an Iowa there. I'm aware. I'm hoping that he just decides to stay there or gets nuked. Is that it? No, he's... Fortunately is living. Just stay there. If he does nothing, we'll be alright. If he decides to push, this could hurt. And he's pushing. And we got a Rune over here to deal with now, too. Fan-freaking-tastic. Although I don't know what this Rune is doing. Not looking at me. All good signs. Hey, shooting at the other Rune. That's a good thing. Keep shooting at him. Ignore me. While I turn further and further away from this Iowa that is... No, he's shooting at me! Stop that! Whew, that Iowa's dead, which means we can go back to doing more ridiculous things like YOLO charging this Rune and, in general, ruining his day. Also, we can kind of flip back around here. Miss me? We can kind of flip back around this island here. DG at point-blank range. Broadside, nonetheless. And missing. Dude, I don't even have to radar you. I am so close to you right now that no amount of you turning and radar, or you running is going to save you from this death. Of course they did. Get me out of here! Whew! Okay. This rune is like, he must have like ADD or something, because he's just fully expecting me to not just sit here and wait for him. I do definitely not want to hang around too long, though, because of the King George V that's hanging out nearby. Well, at least this will be a fun and interesting game. The question is, do I want to stay here, or do I want to try and get out of this mess? I'd like to get a kill. That would be a good thing. However, this King George V and my lack of radar. Yep, there he is. Let's just keep going this way. Let's use our stealth, aka island, here to try and get killed by the Alabama. Okay, King George V is turning away. Oh, I'm detected. Shoot! And at this range, there's a very good possibility that I will die due to his torpedoes, regardless of what happens. Oh! Oh! Yeah, if this Alabama doesn't kill me, it'll be a miracle. No! Yeah. Oh, well. Yep, there we go. We're not doing so hot. I mean, 60,000 damage into Baltimore is alright. We managed to radar and take out their last destroyer, or their only destroyer. And I think we should be good to go to win this if our team would put on the big boy pants and get to rolling. But Musashi Bismarck, there's a victory for our team. We've got a stack of 3 battleships and a destroyer that should be able to spot quite easily. That Alabama, you know, he's playing the sniper game. There's another King George V who's playing the sniper game. I think we'll be all right. I was really hoping that I'd be able to kill that Fiji, but apparently I'm just not up to snuff when it comes to nuking Fijis anymore. So, I don't know. Ah. Oh, okay. What ship are we talking about? Oh, Nelson? Nelson's all-forward gun configuration. The nice part about it is, if you look at it, to bring all of your guns to bear, you have to angle at what is basically the correct angle to bounce shells off of your belt armor. So that's one of the nice parts about Nelson. The downside to Nelson is that the above-water citadel means that if you're not angled exactly correct, you are dead. I mean, legitimately dead. Yeflin is asking, what do I think about Nagato? Is it better than Fuso? It's better in the sense that you can do a lot more damage with it because of the, because it has 16-inch guns, which is super nice. They are pretty accurate, and I think once you get it fully upgraded, I think it ends up working really, really well. Up until that point, it could be a little frustrating, but I think overall it's a pretty good ship. Pretty good boat, as Little White Mouse says. Amagi is amazing. That is probably the peak of the line. That's going to piss some people off, but I hate with a capital H Yamato. That ship is also another ship that I'm not very good at. And you would think I would actually want to spend some time, you know, practicing that, but practicing with it. Same with carriers. You'd think I'd want to spend some time practicing with carriers to actually, you know, get used to it, but sometimes that's not always the case. Now, this Tirpitz, if he doesn't slow down when he comes around here, he's going to end up eating torpedoes from that Atlanta. In fact, that's what the Atlanta just launched, was a set of torpedoes. Yep. And this Tirpitz is dead. He doesn't realize it yet, but he's dead. There they are. Oh my goodness. He's only going to eat the carrier torp? Are you kidding me? What? Well, isn't that just a level of hilarious? Talk about bullying some cruisers with your guns. Oh, what a waste of torps. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but... yeah, them secondaries did some work. Man, he's ridiculously lucky. But just wondering why not use Yamato as a long-range, mid-range sniper. It seems good at it. You would think. And the problem is it doesn't carry your team. And if you can't carry your team in a tier 10 match, you end up like when I played the Z52, like, just constantly running away from stuff. Like, how am I supposed to win this? Or not the Z52, the Alabama match. Like, you gotta carry the team. Well, when your whole team is spending the entire match running away because tier 10 is so expensive, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, this one's definitely a win, so let's go and let's look at a different ship. Just to prove I am still rubbish, we are going to break out Kaga at tier 7. And enjoy the frustration that is this. Hopefully we end up in a tier 7 match, not a tier 9 match. Is Roma a sniper or a brawler? Unequivocally a brawler. That ship has absolutely zero capability of sniping because its accuracy is so wide varying. Like, you get some really good dispersion and then some absolutely terrifying dispersion. I like my Yamato, but you can't lead the charge. You have to play back. Play back and the guns hit hard. Yes, and that's part of the reason why I don't like it either. Well, it's a tier 8 fight, but it's a 6, 7, 8 fight. I think we'll be a little bit more effective in this match than we were in the last match. We got Queen Elizabeth, Duke of York. I think we'll be okay. We are going to go behind this island, though. So this is the second round of me playing carriers. So why am I... oh, does this only have 5? I could have swore Kaga had 6 groups, but apparently not. Whatevs. So these are tier 6, tier 6, tier 6. And this is a horrible, horrible, horrible way to balance carriers. Makes them very, very weak when they're up-tiered. Okay. Gun caliber is another... penetrate more armor, overmatch, etc. Yes. The only difference there, Jeff, that you have to be careful of is that you have to be careful that that you don't get a ship like Roma thrown into the equation. While Roma will not overmatch things as easily, its armor penetration is fantastic. And so you can't discount Roma entirely from the equation because of that, in my opinion. I mean, some people definitely think that the Roma's guns don't penetrate as well. I think they penetrate just fine, maybe even a little too fine. Do I play any real-time strategy games? I used to play Command & Conquer a lot, but it's been a long time, admittedly, since the last time that I actually played any of them with any real fervor. I also played StarCraft 2. Yeah, you should get popcorn for this, Land Warrior, because it's going to be rough. Scout planes. Looks like their whole team is going this way, so we are going to come back down here for a minute. We're going to set ourselves some waypoints and get the heck out of Dodge. Hopefully we can sneak in here and and get some enemy aircraft here. Really? No, just stop. Jesus. No! Strafe out of there! Well, that didn't work as I wanted. Well, when that group gets up... Oh, hello there, buddy! Okay. Doop. Set this up right. He's gonna end up taking them both on the nose. Nope. Those are gonna miss, but well, that's annoying. And of course, my failure to pay attention to my aircraft is costing me plenty. I can assure you of that. He's burning. York's AA is not very good. And those are gonna miss. Ooh! That actually worked out really well. Burn, baby, burn! Come on! Let's go, aircraft, let's go. Go find us some torpedo bombers to shoot down here. Oh, hey, look! I beached myself. Ouch! Finish them off, let's go! Launch me some aircraft. Okay, well, that was fun and exciting. Not. So my whole goal this entire time has been quite simple. Try and, if I can, I wanted to get as many aircraft as I can. I want to get these ships funneled into areas where I can be effective, and that can be kind of difficult here. So, do they help with carriers? Somewhat. I mean, it's hard to really be like 100% all committal and all that stuff with it because it doesn't always help, you know? I think I'm going up against a carrier captain who is very much in the same caliber or lack thereof of me as me. The reason why I say that is because I was just able to successfully strafe a boatload of aircraft there. Come back here. Give me my 2 torpedo bombers. We've got some hunting to do. I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, I can get these guys, Hey, come on. I'm really hoping that I can actually... Oh, there's the Ranger. Yes. If I can get these, Yeah, see, I wondered about that. Doesn't mean we can't go over here and try and get these other ones as soon as we're out of this AA bubble. And I don't know if he's paying attention or not, but we'll find out. I'm guessing he's probably not paying... How is he not dead yet? That's what I want to know. Nope, 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 nope. Three. Apparently, 3 can't strafe again, or if it can, it's not very effective. Okay, you're out of it. So we need this guy to come up here and get me a Queen Elizabeth on fire. Ouch, though. Definitely lost enough aircraft that that's a problem. We're doing alright otherwise. Oh yeah, that'll be good. What?! Oh, of course. With my luck, that's usually how this all works anyway. Okay, so we have got our aircraft back up here. Our aircraft stuff. People would stop calling 911, you'd get to watch the stream. Would you, though? Double clicking your planes will auto pan to the plane. Yeah, I know, and I tried doing it on my end here, but for whatever reason, it wasn't being terribly cooperative. So we're doing some decent work though. I'm working on that Clear Skies achievement. Because should be getting pretty dang close here to. Oh no, avoid the strafe. Okay, he's not strafing. We should be able to win this 1v1. I say should, but you know, this is wargaming, so RNG being what it is, probably won't. If we can get this other fighter squadron up there, that would help out a lot. But I think we're gonna win that one. I ain't too worried about it. That Queen Elizabeth is repairing, but this one... There we go! Okay, so he's down. I don't know that this Ranger's got too many more aircraft left. If he does, I'm gonna be legitimately surprised. They can kill him, basically done. So kill that Pensacola! So we've got a strike package inbound on the, Yeah, okay, so we got the strike package inbound on this, Queen Elizabeth here. I'm gonna set these guys to... Actually, I'm gonna hold them off for a minute. We're gonna get this, rolling here. Is he going forwards or backwards? He's backing up. So, the whole... Get him rolling. And it's being all goofy here. Hopefully that will kill him. It should. Give me the kill! That's all I ask. Thank you. Whew. Alright, start getting me some aircraft shoot downs here or something. I don't know that we're actually going to be able to get enough aircraft up in there with our, yeah. Come up this way. Hopefully we can thin out some of the AA a little bit here. See, now we've actually got a pretty decent match here to show. And this is what I was getting at with the differences between being top tier and being like kind of middle of the road tier. It's far more effective, if that makes sense. Like, you can actually do things in this match. Like, surprise! What's going on here? Where is Group 3? Oh, you're all the way up here. Group 2 should be all the way over here. Drop a bomb, thank you. Maybe we'll be able to he burns long enough, that'd be amazing. So get these two guys rolling. We're actually getting a halfway decent game here. I'm happy. I can live with this. Hopefully we can get these guys all up in this Ranger's business. Get my fighters and stuff up in here and shut him down permanently here. No, didn't quite. I don't think we're gonna quite get to 100K, which is gonna be kind of sad. But group 2. Go ahead and go after him. You guys, come on over here. I think at this point, go after him. These guys. Well, better hope that those make it through. I'm sure that... Maybe I'll get my Clear Skies achievement out of this. Give it to me. This QE is still alive. That's interesting. And I think he's basically dead, so we'll, Oh, hey, I lost all my fighters there! Oops! That was a mistake, if I ever saw one. We're gonna stack these guys up, though. Come here, you two go. And here we're actually doing, halfway decent, I would say. We are going to let those fighters just stew on them. I'm hoping I can get... Why are you guys not into this fight here? Oh, shnikes. He's saved his fighters up. That was rude of him. Okay, well, we're going to get one free strike at this Ranger here before that fighter squadron goes down. And give me the kill. Thunk thunk. Yeah, we got it. Nice. That was a pretty good game in a Kaga. So, whew. All right. We're definitely giving CVs a break after this, so don't worry. Oh, we somehow managed to make this work. Very, very, very good game for me in a Kaga. That will be about the best I will probably ever do in this ship. Oh, man. There was definitely some rough times there. Not paying attention to my fighters there really, really hurt. So, whew. Okay, we got one more of these crates to collect. And we've got about an hour and 10 minutes to go. Lil Will, I see in the chat there, and I saw one other sponsor earlier. One of you guys pick the next tier while I get a drink of water here. No, well, that was an uneventful drop. Ray, are you still in the chat? Ray Wilcox? Lil Will and Ray Wilcox, one of you guys choose the next ship. Please. Thank you. I know somebody was asking for Akatsuki earlier. It's been a while since we brought her out. But that's not by any means not the only one here. Use the Missouri, according to Eldridge Gamer. Tier 4? What tier 4? Are you just letting me pick tier 4? Because if you're going to let me pick tier 4, I might just take Ishizuchi. I do have Phoenix as well. I could play Phoenix as well. I don't know what other tier 4s that I have. Whisk. I have a meal at tier 5. Ding, server delay. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll rock Ishizuchi, but we're gonna throw a different captain in here. Oh, excuse me. Not the Kaga captain, obviously. Not a kamikaze. Yamato. Clemson. I don't have Clemson currently. So, we'll have to rock Ishizuchi, and I'll tell you what. Remind me before the next live stream on Saturday, and I'll get Clemson outfitted here. Have I ever played the game Dreadnought? No? Not that I can recall, anyway. I'm assuming it's basically World War I. Is that the World War I game? Naval game? Battle of Jutland style? Someone suggested the Seal Club. Well, here we are Seal Clubbing. This is the Ishizuchi. The Proto-Congo. Yeah, Clemson is definitely a good Seal Clubbing boat. This ship is characterized best by the fact that it has a 25-second reload and is extremely quick for its tier. Kind of like Giulio in that regard. It's also pretty accurate. Similar to this, but in the future. Oh, like space battles or what? Like Cold War stuff. Because Cold War stuff, I've got Cold Waters. I actually like, in terms of like tier 4 battleships go, Ishizuchi is actually pretty solid. Itchy zucchini. Very, very, very itchy. Hey, look, a Marblehead. I don't want to try and play CVs more. That was about the best that you're going to get from me. A Koitnik? You know, I have a Koitnik. I could set it up real quick if it's not already set up and see if it's any decent. But one thing I don't like about this ship is you can see here just by raising and lowering the guns, I lose the number 3 turret. And that's because of this stupid boat. Got a launch just sitting on the side right there, blocking all the guns. Not much, Josh. What's going on? Are you in my match? You're not Juno Star, right? Ringo Star? Just kidding. That was a bad joke. Nikolai is a fantastic tier 4, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot that I didn't forget that I had it, I forgot that it was a tier 4. One other thing I don't like about this ship is AA guns. 3 kilometers, 10 DPS. Yeah. That's gonna go far. So let's recap here. This is a Japanese battleship, so it plays like one, except for it it also has very good HE. In fact, a lot of people would say that this is the original HE spammer, not the Royal Navy battleship line. I would say that this ship is more than that. The ship has pretty much good everything, with the exception of armor. That's the one thing it doesn't have good of. Huh. Interesting to note. I am still... I was going to say I'm detected and I'm in smoke? What? That makes about as much sense as Land Warrior being good at carriers. Well, that was annoying. Fired a shot off, but for the full engagement, I apparently am not able to use them all. Ouch. The other thing I don't like about this ship is the fact that... Oh, go away, carrier. Ooh, good, he's going after the Marblehead. One other thing I really don't care for on this ship is the arcs for the main battery. Oh, he got the Marblehead. Wow. The guns reload quick enough that I'm not too terribly worried about just spamming these things, and especially when you get shots like that. Double Citadel through the bow on a Kuma. You think I got his attention? Unfortunately for him, I'm going to still be able to engage him with most of my guns here, so provided I do my part in aiming, we should be good. 3 guns were able to engage, and nothing but overpens. Alright, so we're gonna push onto the other side of this island here. Yeah, start that fire, Kuma. Well, the Kuma's dead. He should have taken his Kumadin. Oh, that was a terrible joke. Is Kumadin a painkiller? I should definitely not quit my day job. Anyone else see that comment on my last live stream? Guy was telling me that I should keep my day job. Like, yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We got more Citadels in 2 games than I get all month. Really? Is that because you use HE all the time, or why the struggle? Because I actually find it frighteningly easy to get Citadels, but then again, I've been playing this game. Somebody asked earlier how long I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game since the US battleships were added in closed beta. So a comparatively long period of time. I know Land Warrior has been very similar in terms of the amount of time he's been playing as well, so... Land Warrior is Lenway Snooperflurber, or whatever his name is. His name today is, I guess I should clarify. See, now the Omaha sped up. So I underled him this time. I overled him last time and underled him the previous time. There's their Bogue. That could be a good one to kill right now. Especially since my chances of actually turning to successfully engage this Omaha in time. Yeah. Well, we'll use this opportunity to just flat turn around and maybe engage Mr. Scott here. Giving her all she's got, Captain. We're just gonna keep turning. This number 3 turret is one of the more annoying turrets in this game. Oh, come on. That wasn't a hit? Gotcha! I like this book! That, Koenig just kind of hanging out there, isn't he? Backing up. And this is one of the advantages of these arcs, being able to shoot over that island. Okay, so now we can actually... Wow, we've actually not taken that much real damage. Most of it's been HE damage. Just struggle to hit the Citadel. Oh. Hey, we got a lobotomist. Lead lobotomist. I know what you're saying there. Yeah. Blood thinner. Whatever, same difference. Ah. Let's go chase down this Bogue. There is a Kamikaze R next to us. I just now am realizing that. And I'm assuming... Well, we'll find out here soon enough. Oh, aircraft. I was gonna say, we're gonna find out soon enough whether or not I'm actually detected. But, ends up not being necessary. We do want to be very, very careful about... Wow, look at that spread. We did manage to hit him, though. Oh, that ain't bad. Kamikaze R. Ugh. Congo help. What I'm hoping for. All this carrier needs to do is give me a fighter squadron. Like, please, thank you. Oh, we launched him at the Congo? Are you kidding me? Serious. And of course, The number 3 turret being a turd. They really need, like, seriously, they would not have even given 2 shakes of a fiddle about that boat. They would have just shot. They don't care. Like, that boat would have done nothing for them. Stupid little launch is super annoying. Yep, knew those were coming. Gonna try our best to turn in. We're gonna eat at least 2, if not 3. Yeah. Somebody spot this guy and we'll kill him. I can actually shoot over this mountain at that Svetlana? That's crazy. Is balanced, Tovarish. T-22 tooting his horn. What the? That was a dev strike, if I ever saw one. Bogue, I am now thoroughly upset with you enough that I'm going to engage you. I hope I get the kill as punishment. I don't think I am. Look at how hard it is to... Oh, we did decent damage. 5 normal pens. Look at how hard it is to spot the fall of your shots with this, though. Nothing short of ridiculous. I doubt any of those are going to hit. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Oh, we might get a kill. Nope, overshot him completely. I think this Julio is going to end up getting him. Ooh, hey, that hurt. Nope. I'm going to get the kill. At least I hope I'm going to get the kill. Yes! On to kill the Julio. Miss me! Oh, he's not even going for me, or if he is, he's silly. Bad Julio. Go away, Julio. Nobody likes you. Allow me to seal club in peace, okay? I don't know what kind of damage I'm gonna end up doing, but 600. Who is the torpedo bombers are going for the Julio? That's good for me. Bad for everyone else. And he successfully evaded them, and that's the last of the torpedo threat from the carrier. As my 1 AA gun tries to do some work. We got 6 DPS. Yeah, buddy. Another Citadel. What can I say? Just Citadel happy is all. I'm gonna try and duck in between his salvos, but nope, I knew that was coming. He's got just enough rate of fire to be super annoying with those things. Wait for all of our guns to get up. And of course, he gets within that magic range where that other turret does nothing and RNGesus does not bless us. See, now he's shooting AP. Just fine. Shoot AP all you want. I'm not burning that damage control party until, Yeah. I'm not burning the damage control party until, that's poor timing on my part. We're gonna switch to HE now. Anyway, we aren't going to burn the damage control party until I get 2 fires. I mean, he's gonna start me on fire. So here's the HE again. That one's gonna go out. Ooh, he didn't get it. Well, isn't that unfortunate for you, Mr. Cesare? Because now I'm going to return the favor. Oh, I can see those just fine. Oh! How about them apples, huh? I hate to break it to you, homeboy, but you're just gonna get that much more here in about 25 seconds, so... Guess whose HE is better? Mine is. If I hit him and get a fire, it'll burn for a while. Nope, no fire. Sadly. But his priority has shifted. Janeway has come to the rescue. I'm actually not sure that's how you say that, but... I got 6... Oh, did I roll over 6,000 subs now? Awesome. Thanks for everybody who's been a subscriber and has subscribed. I really appreciate that. This has been just a ridiculously fun adventure. Did you just say... Yeah, he did just put that fire out straight away. That moron on the other stream that said don't quit your day job probably doesn't have a day job. What a rude jerk. Well, you know, some people are salty. That's fine, they can do whatever they want. Okay, so let's, we're gonna play Akatsuki. Bring out the elephant lady here. Don't know if I have... Nope, not enough. As I say, I wonder if I've got enough to give her a 17. Azare? Julio? However you say it. It's, definitely, Italian is not my strong suit. Go figure, right? Oh, my. Well, this ought to be fun and interesting. Sharnor, Dunkek, Julio, that Italian Tier 5 battleship, and Congo. What am I playing next? I'm playing Akatsuki. Akatsuki. There's always that one guy on the internet that doesn't... That's a jerk. There is. It's fine. He can be upset all he wants. Really doesn't bother me one bit. So Akatsuki, for those of you who have been watching my streams and my gameplay for a while, this is nothing new. Akatsuki is one of my favorite ships in the game to play. It's just the right combination of good guns, good torpedoes, good speed, decent concealment. Okay AA, although we don't have to worry about AA at this juncture. And yes, there is an Atlanta on the other team, and we need to... the last time I played the ship on stream against an Atlanta, if I remember correctly, we ended up sinking the Atlanta in an ahistorical context, so maybe we'll get lucky this time and do something similar. But Akatsuki is just a fantastic boat. This is exactly what Fubuki was before the Japanese destroyer line split. You took the second hull upgrade, not the third hull upgrade, on Fubuki, threw on the 12, no, it had 15k torps, threw on torpedo acceleration on that captain, and then just ran with it. You've pretty much only been playing your Atlanta. That's rough. Atlanta is a hard ship to play. It legitimately is a hard ship to play. The Tier 10 Japanese, the Shimakaze, Tier 10 Japanese destroyer, has the option of 20k torps, but they're absolute garbage. The detection range on them is the worst. Congo! Congo days! He's coming in! But, Atlanta. You know, Atlanta's... Ooh, we need to... Wiskowica's off there. Is Leander coming towards? Yeah, he is. So... We're just gonna dump torpedoes in the general area of where he's going and pray that we don't get detected, and maybe we'll be able to launch a surprise attack back behind their lines. Keep running. Keep running. We're gonna get detected. I don't think we're gonna get any torpedo hits either. Nope. That was good though. It forced him to slow down. And we needed him to slow down because I needed him to expose himself. And I don't mean in that way. I needed him to turn away and slow down a little bit, otherwise I was going to get detected. That was going to make this a lot less fun than it needed to be. So now that he's in his smoke cloud, we can sit here and... If both of these guys are going to end up in their smoke cloud, we can really take advantage of that. Just a matter of finding where exactly he ended up. Something... Oh, the Belfast radared him. Oh, that's ruthless. Kill the Atlanta first. Nobody cares about that Leander. I can finish off the Leander if I need to, but... Everybody finishes off the Leander first rather than the ship I wanted them to. Of course. Okay, well, since we are behind enemy lines here, if I was this Congo, what would I do? I can tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know what she's going to do, but Akatsuki's guns are balanced to Vorish, and if we're lucky and RNGesus blesses us, nope, turning away. As I say, we might just get lucky with the torpedoes. We might still get lucky. Oh, clear that. Clear that. You can do it. Burn the DCP. Dang it. Turns at the last minute. Not gonna get any off of them. Boo! Maybe the Julio will turn into him. That'd be funny. No, they're beyond him at this point, unfortunately. So we'll oh hey, how about that fire? Dude. You don't even know. He's just shooting blindly, like... Oh, there goes his damage control party, so anything that comes from this now is going to be pain and suffering. Come on, Elephant Lady, give me my fire. You're really good at giving them, so I know you can do it. Do need to be careful with this shores. We got just enough for one more salvo, and then we're gonna have to... Okay, so we're out now. This is Julio, Julio, however you say it. Anyone else use defensive fire on the Nicholas? I definitely do not use defensive fire. Okay, glad he's gone. Now we can actually do something more useful with ourselves. Ooh, he's turning. He's a turning. Whether or not those hit him is an entirely different story, but doesn't mean we can't get lucky. Hey, buddy. He's gonna... Yeah, he's turning away. So that'll help us out some, actually, believe it or not. Bye! That should help us out with the torpedoes, because I think he's gonna end up, well, I think we're gonna miss. One of two things is gonna happen. He's either gonna be able to successfully run away, or the torpedoes are going to be as they currently are, and get, spotted. Yeah. That hurts. Him more than me. Oh, stop! I have a destroyer here I would like to deal with. We got the flood, so that hurts him a lot. Akatsuki versus Błyskawica. Who wants to take any bets? Throttle jockeying the piss out of him here. Ooh, I missed that time. Elephant lady doing some work. Yes! And the Julio is melting under the forces of a flood. Fubuki now. Oh, man. I was really hoping that I would just get lucky as heck with the, with that. There's enough overspray. There's enough lead time there on all of those that it should be interesting to see what happens when they get there. Not detected, that's a good sign. The Fubuki is still behind the island, which means that we could go. Shouldn't that be dissolving, melting, whatever, same difference. Kill the Atlanta. Ooh, where is Fubuki-chan at? Well, there are two, must, turn left and ducked between the islands there. Want to go after Congo or something else? Ah, we'll resort to the good old the good traits here. Ooh, I'm actually detected. Oh, Dunkek. Let's see, what's detecting me? What is this madness? Madness. Actually, the Dunkirk's not detecting me. What is detecting me? He asks a potent question. He gets a non-potent answer. Oop. Rip. I'm still detected. So this Fubuki, there she is. Oh no! Rip in the pepperonis. Evasion, go! Remember, keep calm and don't panic. It's just radar. Dang it! Wasn't for lack of trying, but Atlanta, you have managed to repeat. Managed to repeat history, I guess. Well, that was an alright battle. I think we will still fare reasonably well here, but Atlanta, well played. Just couldn't quite get the WASD down there. This battle, I think, is going to end up being a win for us. We've got enough ships up by our cap to delay, and they have basically none next to our cap to delay, so... Oh well. Fubuki-chan, that spot was clutch, and then the Atlanta knew the game was up. Really needed to kind of go around where our ships are currently at, as opposed to where I was at, but hindsight's 20/20. I don't think the issue with Atlanta's guns aren't necessarily that the ship itself is too powerful. It's that there's so many of them. You get hit with so many different shells. I don't think they do any more damage, and we can check this, but I don't think they do any more damage than any other 5-inch gunned cruiser. Which I guess there are no other 5-inch gunned cruisers, but like the US 5-inch 38s. I don't think it does any more damage than those. I mean, I suppose it's entirely possible to be wrong. I probably am wrong, but... Kirov attempting there to get a fire on the Scharnhorst and manages to light the sausage on fire. Well, the Atlanta is down here punishing the Cleveland. Kind of hope that the revamp of Cruiser Trees makes the Cleveland into a Tier 8 Atlanta just so I can annoy people. You know, I tend to agree. I think if the Cleveland ends up being, the Tier 8 Cleveland ends up being a fraction of what it was, it would be ridiculous. It's such a strong, strong ship overall. I don't know of any other way to really word it. Down goes that ship. Graf Spee is up here as well, but it's such a strong ship from the standpoint of its good rate of fire, good turret traverse. If it has access to the well, it's Tier 8. The concealment module, depending on what direction it goes, where they set the base detection at Tier 8 at, it could be a very, very strong and capable ship. I mean, I think it's going to be one of the best. But you know what ship I'm actually excited about? Helena. That's the ship I'm legitimately excited about. Having a St. Louis clone, if you will, in the game is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculously awesome, by the way. 15 of those 6-inch 47 guns, a little bit lower rate of fire than the Clevelands were able to achieve. They'll be around the 8 rounds per minute mark. That's assuming that they take they take the realism approach here, which, who knows, game balance might dictate that it has a 45-second reload for all we know. But with very good HE from what the US Cleveland and the US cruisers have. So I'm excited for it, I really am. Pro Cream is asking if I can play the North Carolina because he has no idea how to deal with the weak broadside. The best way to deal with the weak broadside on the NC is to not show it. The ship is best played bow in, and pretty much ignore the rear guns. We might play it a little bit later, but I want to see... I've got... well, let's see here. Let the names of what I've played. Meantime, stare at the beauty that is Akatsuki. But, oh, for Pete's sakes. I was looking to play a ship. Oh, someone was asking about playing the kit earlier, but we could play... We've got so many battleships, though. That's just it. I don't really want to play another battleship here if I can avoid it. Whiskey, do you think they will finally give the Cleveland and other cruisers the super heavy 6-inch cell? Actually, they actually do. Well, that was what I was going to look up. I was going to look up the Atlanta and see how much damage per shell. 2,100 damage there, Sims. Oh, I guess it is. It's 300 more HE shells damage. What about, does it go up at the higher tiers? No. So Atlanta does do more damage. No, it doesn't. Never mind. 1,800 for the shell for the HE, 2,100 for the AP. So that's the same shell that all of the US destroyers have. So I think it's all right. Yeah, you definitely need a full concealment build on the NC. And if you do that, the ship will reward you reasonably well. Let's roll it. This will have to be. Usually we play Montana at the end of this, so I guess this will be a decent warm up for that. While we're sitting here waiting for the game to load in, ooh, Independence. See, now here's a perfect example of where these characters are completely useless to the team. Indianapolis is alright. It plays like a larger... Pensacola, which is alright. I already played a game in Baltimore. It was about 60,000 damage. It was an alright game. I think... Let's see, we got... After this, we should probably play another Destroyer game. Might actually break out the gearing Captain Sam is asking. basically you just need to charge? No. No one is saying that you have to charge. You have to remember that you have a reverse key, so yeah. US battleships work really well when they're paired up with friendlies that are willing to support you, but basically don't go charging in. And so this is one of the things I brought up in my how to play video for the North Carolina. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. But the key to it is not to get yourself deep into trouble early on. And please do not go around there. That would be terrible. Basically, don't use your speed to get yourself in trouble. So you spent so long playing the Colorado at 21 knots, 22 with the speed flag, that you've completely forgotten that you need to that you need to completely rework your brain so that you don't go charging headlong into enemy forces. And if you can't slow yourself down, it's going to be a pain. But you can ooh. The broadside Charles Martel. Now he's turning away. The key here is really to use your stealth to get close, but not too close. And then use your, ooh, that's purty. Farragut, too. Oh, only 6,000 damage on a New Mexico, that's basically broadside. Okay, so we're not charging headlong in. I wish this Hijian Yang would actually spot. This Fuso is doing what I told him not to do. Ah. So Farragut has 6.4k torps, so we don't need to worry too much about it, but I wish I knew where he was at. Especially since I don't have any spotting at all. So as you can see here, I'm slowing down. I'm actually backing up. Agato. And it's hard for them to really get too effective with the amount of damage that can be done here. You've got plenty of accuracy. And yeah, like that. Look at that. Look at that. There's got to be at least one Citadel in there. Thank you. We probably led him just a little too much, but it definitely was enough for us to get involved here. But even Nagato, you know, okay, so we still led him too much. Okay, we need to go forward again. So we're gonna go forward again and pray that our AA guns do some work here. On the torpedo bombers, please, and thank you. Yeah, he's running the torpedo bombers away. That's what I would have done too. Farragut's torpedoes are only 6.4k, so not too worried about them. And in truth, really not that concerning of a target. Hijian Yang his current lack of doing things is mildly frustrating. What in the heck? What the heck you think you're doing? Prince Eugen. I was like, what is shooting? And a Bismarck shooting HE too, nonetheless. He's not gonna turn? Serious? Oh, okay. Farragut's trying to torpedo, so secondaries go in. There you go. They do work. Oh no! There's a low Yang on this side of the... Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. There is a Lo Yang straight ahead of me. Those are not going to get to me. They do, yeah. Gonna say. That Lo Yang get killed? No. We're not detected, so we know the Lo Yang is still in the cap, and we know roughly where he's at. So we're gonna turn and okay, so there's the Lo Yang. We're gonna hopefully whack off a big chunk of his hit points here. Yeah, like that. Now, he burned a torpedo tube, which means he is currently trying to bring the other one to bear, but he knows he's dead. Right now, it doesn't matter what he does. He stays in this cap. He's dead. Now he's got me detected permanently. We're holding. We know he only has one. He's dead. We know he only has one torpedo tube left. And so I am about as concerned about dying here as nothing. Be nice if I could get the guns onto this Charles Martel. Mr. Martel. Mostly because I'd like him to go away. Oh, for Pete's sakes. And this Farragut is just going to be an annoyance. We do have a level of concern here over the fact that definitely beaching. Hoping to get that. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Ah! Focus down the torpedo bombers, because we just burned our repair party. Nope. We're definitely eating that torpedo. And we're going to flood out from it, too, nonetheless. Immobilized. Great. Just what I always wanted. Well, we are definitely dead. Stinks. Well. What just happened? Oh my goodness, we just dev struck that Farragut. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was worth it. That was totally worth it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh. Oh my goodness, that was totally worth it. Oh man. Oh, can we get an F for respects thrown into the chat there? Because oh my goodness. Oh, that was such a good shot. And the funny part is I couldn't even see him. So everything was completely blind, and that was definitely all skill, no luck. 0 deaths here, I guess. But that was totally worth it. Oh, I'll be curious to see what the potential damage was of that match, but oh, that was awesome. We need a F for respect in the chat, because that was oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. I'm like, we'll probably get like one over pen or something. But that one normal pen, that did it. And the 5 the 5 over pens just sealed the deal. That was awesome. And that Farragut was, well, he dev strike, so he was obviously over half health. Okay, so that was the NC. That was an okay game in the NC. This match is progressing at such a slow rate that I'm really not sure what's gonna happen. And to get a couple more battles in here, we're gonna go ahead and jump out of this battle and pick up a different ship. We'll bring out the gearing. It's been a while. Well, it must not have been too long ago, because we're gonna switch some things up a little bit, though. What do we have? We're gonna take that guy off. Really want to burn through credit flags. Ammo. Let's change that. Not because I don't like it, but because... yeah, we'll throw the hunter camo on there. I like this camo. I wish that this was a more common camo. So, I think that this was a much better camo. Modules, for those who are curious. I realize I haven't been doing this, but yep, you can see there. Let's see what happens. There's definitely no way that constitutes being a god. I don't have Musashi, so sorry, Guardian of Azeroth. Don't have Musashi. Whew. I don't think we're going to get quite this lucky this time. Deprived Pickle in a Yamato. Who's surprised by that? I can tell you I'm not. Okay. Now the real question is since it's Tears of the Cruiser, I mean Tears of the Desert, don't know, Minotaur, New Orleans is the only ship on their team in the Missouri that have radar. Hijin Yang, I suppose, could have it, but, unlikely. And maybe he can't. I don't remember. Does anybody that has Hijin Yang know if it has radar, if it can equip it? I can't remember if they put that at tier 8 or not. Might just be 9 and 10 that can do that. I don't know, I don't have, I mean, I have it unlocked, I just don't have it purchased, the Janeway, or however you want to say it. God knows how long it took me to grind out. Yeah. It's just, the grind is long, but when people are asking, you know, which one first, Missouri or Musashi, and my comment is always the same. Missouri is going away, so if you have the 750,000 for EXP, pick up the Missouri. You can get the Musashi later. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get to it again, but you've got a lot more time to get Musashi. What's the easiest way to get into a game with me? If I would actually pause and give people the opportunity to load up their ships before they before I jump into a game, it'd probably be the easiest way, but that one's on me. When is Tears going to be updated? I have no idea. Isn't it supposed to be this next patch? I think it was in the patch note. If you've already got the Missouri, then obviously you don't need to remind you that you don't need to do much. Hindenburg, Alabama, Neptune. What's better, Missouri or Alabama? Missouri. By a lot. Okay, so the Hijin Yang can have radar. Alabama, Yamato. Okay, so he's down here. We're gonna try and get over there. See if we can't put some torpedoes in Mr. Deprived Pickle. I doubt he remembers me, but we'll wave at him. Oh, rip me. I'll take things that are not good for 10,000. I am most likely going to end up dead from this. No, there's not a most likely. It's 100%. Guaranteed. Would you look at that? And the likelihood of me dev striking this Minotaur is basically 0. Well, we're gonna get a torpedo hit on him. Woo! Yep, that was a ridiculously bad game. God damn it. Well, I suppose that we will go and find something else to play. Hearing. Alright. Let's play a different ship. Let's make up for that. Hopefully with a good Shimakaze game. We got plenty of time to load in if you still want to try and load in, so jump on in at tier 10. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was definitely not a good start to that battle. Got played a little too aggressively there. Well, I would say that other than that, we're having a pretty dang good stream here. And once again, Des Moines, New Orleans. At least it's north. Shimakaze and Benson. I think, provided I don't repeat that one, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll do alright. So, Shimakaze, ridiculously fun ship to play. Of course, 15 torpedoes. Who doesn't like 15 torpedoes at your disposal? Colorado's, it's okay. You can definitely feel the recent nerf to its accuracy. I think they went a little overboard on it. I really don't see how that ship is balanced right now. It's nice to no longer have less hit points than the New Mexico does, but it would definitely be nice. 80 plus knots. Yeah, but your torpedo range is only like 6.2 kilometers or something like that. Yeah, at very close range, it's impossible to dodge, but good luck ever getting there. I mean, seriously. Oh. B usually doesn't have too many targets for us to look at and engage. We're going to play this one a lot more conservatively, especially since B is such a hard one to actually get. Which destroyer has the best torpedoes? Like individual torpedoes or something else? Yeah, it's another Minotaur and 2 Des Moines. Des Moines. The Des Moines class cruiser being a jerk face. Stay ABC. ABC. Do do do. 1, 2, 3. Do do do. Keep my new mechs. Already kept. Play Dunkek next. Actually, I think we're only going to have time for one more match after this, depending on how long this match takes. Might not have much of a choice on what we play next. It might end up being just... Might end up being only the Montana. I would say of all... As memes. Okay, so Des Moines radar. I'm detected. Benson. Probably wasted torpedoes, but you never know. We might get lucky. This Des Moines isn't focusing on me at all, which is fantastic, by the way. So, yeah, now he's radaring. We baited out a successful radar. Or we successfully baited out the radar. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Benson Torps. Come on, Shimakaze speed boost. Well, we managed to actually put those to good use, so I'm quite pleased with that. We've at least started off better than the previous one. Not that that's much of an accomplishment, given how... Oh, we got another torpedo hit on something. Well, hello there! So we know that Des Memes is still around here. He's floating around. If I had to guess, he's gonna try and push through into this cap, but we've got a lot of work to do before we can, before that's an accomplishable task for us. We've got a North Carolina, a New Orleans. That Des Moines is plenty ruthless. Ow. Somebody would kill this New Orleans. We could probably push this Montana pretty heavy and end up killing him, but because he's not there. Shima is balanced. It's true. I love the fact that the torpedoes are pretty much a one-hit kill on everything except for like a Habarovsk. Makes for a much more fun and enjoyable game. Ooh, their Shima is attacking our Lo Yang, who is apparently trying to suicide torp a Yamato rather than hunting down Shimakaze. Yeah, Lo Yang, bad move. Would not have been my first choice of things to do. Okay. So we can ride off our Lo Yang. He's lost. We're out of things to engage. This is sad. Like, we have a Mogami. Like, who wants to waste torps on a Mogami? Nola? Ow. I don't want to go all the way around to D, because if I go over to D, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get stuck over there. Still winning this, though. New Orleans is getting mildly aggressive here. Homeboy, you don't frighten me. You don't frighten me at all. I can take a couple of hits. And no longer detected. See how much time you wasted? And if he's unlucky, those will kill him. Des Moines, of course. There's our pesky Des Moines brother. Be nice to know where that New Orleans is at, because I really think that we stand a pretty good chance of killing him. And there's the Des Moines again. We're going to turn our guns forward here and just keep going, because Des Moines. Nope, torpedoes ended up not claiming that New Orleans. It makes me sad. Well, let's see if we can't find ourselves Yamato, whom I know won't be point-blank range because he's not in the cap. Real question is where is the Shima at? Okay, so Yamato is pushing hot and heavy there. He's gonna be through the island here by the time I get into this fight again. We also know that the Shimakaze is not in D currently. We know that because he is not capping currently. We also know that the Shimakaze is not in C because it is not being capped currently. Still trying to pay attention to where the enemy forces are going to go. Awfully hard to really be accurate and predict. And as much as I would love to just run from this cap, we got way too much going on here for that to occur. So the Des Moines is currently in C. That means that the Shimakaze is the one that's actually detecting me and not something else. In fact, we can test that. Ooh, I'm not detected. So the Shimakaze is no longer over here. That should be telling. Sorry, that's not a should be. That is telling. Okay, so the Shima, now we can see the Shima. Shima looks like he's laying a smoke screen for this Monty. Also need to be cognizant of the aircraft there, but really not terribly worried about it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn. I'm going to try and sneak some torpedoes into this smoke here. Maybe we'll get lucky and this Monty will push into it. A lot of those are going to miss, so that's going to be mildly frustrating, but maybe we'll get lucky, like I said. If we can dev strike that Shima, that would be hilarious too, but I'd much rather have that Montana. We are going to go back towards our lines, and obviously, because we're detected by radar currently, which is that Des Moines through and through. Which I'm surprised that they haven't managed to find a way to kill yet. Wow, 3 torpedoes is all that made it through there. That's rough. Des Moines dead? That's not rough. I think... yeah, those are out of the cap, so we missed the Montana. Boo! Doesn't mean that we can't prepare, though. We will have one match after this still, so... we got one more, so hang in there. How many CV have I seen at Tier 9 or Tier 10? I've seen a fair number in recent times. So, I mean, while I'm not personally a fan of them, I've seen a couple of them in these matches. There's the Montana. Chugging away. He is dealing with torpedo spam. I would love for my torpedoes to be up. I don't know, what is shooting? It must be the Neptune that's shooting at him. We're in, like, the perfect place here to launch this torpedo attack. But we're really heavily handicapped right now by the pacing here. Okay, we got him detected. Just sailing just enough away. Just enough away to not sir ourselves. But hopefully oh, there's a dev strike in here somewhere. Rip that Mogami. Oh, it'd be awesome to get a double kill here. Not gonna happen, unfortunately. I'll take that dev strike though. Ouch. Well, it would appear that I have been put in the right place at the right time to deal with the right things. Unfortunately, though, the game ended just in time for us to need the extra points. Oh, man. That torpedo salvo was good times. Was definitely good times. So, yes, definitely deserved to be on the top of that team. We worked hard for that one. Yeah, Mogami Torpedo Belt is best torpedo belt, that's for sure. Okay, so we got one match left in us. Apparently my gearing is still... Gearing? Yeah, gearing is still in battle. Oop, not Des Moines, not Mon... There we go. Alright, so this is going to be our final match of the night. But... doesn't mean that there isn't opportunities here. I'm going to take this opportunity to bring up the stream schedule one more time so that we can see it before we go. Again, the next stream is going to be the 10th of February, so let's get Montana rolled out. Let's go. Yeah, it was definitely super effective. I give them that. Now, the sad part is had my team died a little bit quicker there, I think I could have gotten the opportunity to really punish that Yamato. Because he was broadside too, like, he's like, what do? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I've got a Shimikaze on one side and battleships on the other, so who do I angle to? Do I angle to the Shimikaze or do I angle to the other one? Yeah, we can play the kid the next stream. Ooh. Alright. So we've got ourselves, well, we're not worried about it, but we got 1 radar, 2 radar. We got 2 destroyers, a Gearing and a Fletcher. But, so long as we don't potato this up, which, let's be honest, that's difficult for me. So long as we don't potato this up too badly, I think we'll do reasonably well. The last match that I played, last stream, that ended on just the wrong note. This stream has been fantastic so far. We've had a 91.67% win rate over 12 battles. Holy cow. The only way this could get worse is when I go to try and get some battles in the Tier 2 Pan-Asian DD, I end up doing terrible in it, but... Can I play the Missouri on the next stream? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Trade it out for the Alabama. What I'd like to start doing is, I'd like to start getting the guys who have sponsored, I'd like to throw them the opportunity to pick more. So, those guys have the opportunity to at least get something for their sponsorship. And of course, that's going to be about the extent of it, though, because I really don't want to make it seem like, oh, well... he's not going to play my ship because I'm not a sponsor. That's not the case at all. So, remind me next stream, and I will try and get the Missouri thrown in there, as well as... I also was asking about the kid, so we will get those thrown in there. Her first? Ugh. That ship is hard to play, and I might actually have to start playing that ship slightly differently. But, yes, it's been great games so far, this thing. So, but I don't know. I'm not opposed to the idea. It's been a while since I played it, but like I said, I might have to make some setup changes on it away from the secondary build that it's currently set upon. Why is our whole team there? Oh my. Oh man. This may require some unhealthy levels of carry. You can see what's happening to all of our battleships. They're basically ignoring this northern front entirely. Here's to open. This could be the shortest life of this Prince Eugen, if I aimed correctly. Oh, 4K. There are worse amounts of damage. Ooh. Who are those shells inbound for? Hoping they're for that Minotaur. Yep, must have been. Alright. Since we need spotting, we'll throw the spotting plane up because everybody that was spotting is currently in smoke or deploying it. So their Yamato is even headed in a southerly direction. Really? All I want for Christmas is some spotting. That's it. We got a broadside Yamato. These are opportunities that don't come very often. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. What is this nonsense with the spotting mechanics in this game? He shows up 2.5 seconds on the mini-map, and it takes him 4 seconds just to even load in. That is ridiculous. That is definitely something I wish Wargaming would fix. Ooh, I've got a... Hey, buddy. What's happening? That Yamato is definitely feeling the burn there. 20k off in one salvo. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get anything better than that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try, though. Ooh, that last salvo. Look at that last turret salvo. Just... Whew. There's another 10k in a salvo. Another 3. Another 6. That was a pretty stout one, too. That Prince Eugen is dead. We have a Fletcher and a Minotaur ahead of us. So, Minotaur is within that range. So, we're slowing down in the hopes that his torpedoes miss. I know exactly where this Minotaur is sitting. It's just a matter of getting all the guns to bear. Now, how many citadels? How about one? Hey, buddy. The Fletcher is within, and this is the other problem. The Fletcher is within torpedo range, so we want to straighten out as quickly as possible, but we also need to remember how vulnerable we are. Ooh. There's the Mimitar. This is probably going to be a successful bait from him. Or this is a dev strike waiting to happen. Gotcha! There's the torpedoes. I think those are Minotaur torps. But I think Fletcher torps are on the way as well. We're gonna eat one. Detonated! That would have been just my luck. No, those were Fletcher torps. Alright. Well. Things that Fletcher is regretting? He's about to regret life. If nothing else because of the Des Moines that's there that's just waiting to poke and prod him. Oh! Okay, good. Can't touch this. Lots of accurate shell fire there inbound on a Fletcher. Hell, not too shabby in terms of damage there. We're having a good game so far. I'm liking it. Keep engaging this Fletcher. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that we're in a halfway decent position here, we might be able to get a little bit of a counterflow going here. For those who are new to the stream or trying to figure out what I mean when I say counterflow, a counterflow is you see how all their ships are headed towards A. The counterflow is heading to their side of the map so that I can get more broadside targets to shoot at. So that's what I mean when I say counterflow. Basically, I'm putting myself in a position where I am exploiting the maximum number of broadsides. I am still detected, which means there is a Fletcher that's detecting me. The Mimitar is over here. Can't engage him just yet. Need to really finish him off. Whew. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Can we get a second round of... That could end poorly for that Minotaur. Oop, got an overpen on him. Yep, this is gonna hurt. How about half my hit points? Gone in one salvo. Whew, we're gonna spend some time repairing. How does that sound? As much as I would love to engage this Grosser Kerfers that nobody's engaged and finished off yet, I think we're gonna be kind of forced to deal with what we've got. Our Minotaur is dead thanks to their Montana. Their Kerfurst is coming in. Yeah, and look at how long it takes for the... Ouch, that salvo hurt enough that, that I'm not able to repair much of it. That's crazy. Hey, Kerfurst, how's it going? Should be angled well enough to not take too much, yeah, I'm gonna say. This is what happens when your team is not interested in focusing down ships that need to be focused down. And we overled by a lot, and overshot him by a lot. Okay, so there's legitimately no reason why that Des Moines should not be able to take him out of this fight. Okay, so here we are, got a little bit of a counterflow going with the ships that are coming south. I smell 200,000? Boy, I wish. We got a long ways to go before 200,000 is possible. This game's detection system is so freaking wonky right now. Ah, he's slowing down. Boo! Minotaur, get out of there. You're just sitting there waiting to eat, one, a torpedo. And two, you're just waiting to eat a whole bunch of fire. And down goes our Minotaur, unsurprisingly. That salvo, you know, I have good feelings about that salvo, except for where there's just one slight problem, and that's that, yeah. The game decided to screw me out of it. This is annoying, but it is what it is. The other problem that we have here is, look at what's coming down the pike. We got ourselves a Missouri, we got this Henri. Montana is still coming in. Des Moines, what are you doing, Des Moines? You're out in the open, man. Des Moines, no! Broadside to a Montana, don't you know what bad things happen when you do that? And of course the Minotaur is... Now we're detected, so that's that gearing. Random... Oh, that's the Minotaur smoke still. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I know. The Kerfurst needed to die, like, 4 minutes ago. But for whatever reason, no one was interested in actually taking him out of this fight. Everyone was interested in fighting their own little war thing that they had going on. And so he just lingers. And that's the Fletcher that's in the cap now. Go away, Kerfurst. This Montana is not going to let me, we need to be careful. Detected. Minotaur. Not the Minotaur that's doing the detecting. Not gonna let me do it. That is a Fletcher, and the question is where is he? Need that scouting plane up yesterday. Okay, the Fletcher's all the way over on the other side. Those are going to hurt. That's what those are. Those are going to hurt. Oh! Can't touch this. So now we're gonna have to start double teaming. Yeah, there's the torpedoes I was expecting. This is a no-win situation, but we're gonna make the best of it, by golly. Yeah. Whoop. Rip. What happened? Our team was doing so well. I don't know. Well, that was an alright game. That wasn't bad. I'm okay with ending it there. We're gonna see how this pays out, but I don't think it's really going to matter much. I think this is pretty much a for sure loss, mostly because, well, it seems like our whole team spent the entire match running. This Yugamo, I don't know what he's doing. Well, I mean, he's spotted. Yugamo, I don't think that's gonna help you any, because pretty sure he has radar, and I don't think you're gonna get the kill with them torpedoes either. So yeah, that Minotaur on our team should have definitely done something a little bit differently there, but yeah, didn't think he was gonna get that kill. But if the team focused down the low health ships, that Kurfürst would have never have survived, and that would have definitely won us the game. Can I do a tutorial on how to kite effectively? I can try. The thing with kiting is it's hard to explain. I mean, you saw a bit of it here when I was angled away and I was just slowly but surely creeping away from him, presenting next to no profile, but still able to effectively engage enemy ships. Yugamo? Yeah. Huh.
The enemy is about to win.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't... Yugamo, just AP him. I mean, you're dead anyway, so might as well attempt. Jeez, Minotaur is ruthless. And the Benson's dead. Ding dong, the Benson's dead. Minotaur's gonna get it. Double strike. Alright, so let's look this and no, radar does not pick up torpedoes. Hydro definitely picks up torpedoes. Alright, so not too shabby there. Alright, so let's take a look at our stream schedule. So once again, our stream schedule, our next one is going to be this Saturday, the 10th, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or for those who are in the UK, it's basically midnight, and hopefully you get to see you guys out at the... see you then, and if you guys enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and leave likes, comments, and subscribes all around, and thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a real pleasure.